Well, all the rain we've been getting lately isn't only flooding our streets, creeks, and ponds, it's making its way into our homes. We sent Shireen Tagarobi to check out the damage it's causing and to find out what you can do to avoid it.
After a month in Florida, Mike Greenbauer came home to this.
With all that rain we've had, it's just been terrible.
Water's been pouring right out and onto his basement floor. To stop it, he called up StayDry Basement Waterproofing, but they're so swamped, he'll have to wait 3 weeks.
We're on average about 15 houses a day right now. The water table is very high.
Here's what's happening. Storm water builds up underground and works its way up to where the floor and wall meet.
So when the block wall fills up with water, it begins to leach in over time. The wall gets weaker and the mortar joints get weaker, and you have water intrusion.
Just like it's flowing, just like out of a faucet or so, it's coming right out of there.
To prevent your basement from flooding, it's a good idea to have a sump pump, maybe even a backup. That's because with this amount of rain, the one sump crock can fill right back up.
So you have 2 pumps in the crock, so if one fails, the other one will turn on.
1 inch of rain equals 27,000 gallons of water per acre, enough to damage anything in its path.
You can lose your carpeting, your furniture, your drywall around the edges will soak up the water, the wood or trim around there.
Greenbauer got most of his belongings out of the way, so the main cost to him is the cleanup.
This wall is going to be all tore apart and the whole work, so it's going to be a lot of work done to it.
In Grand Ledge, Shireen Tagarobi, News 10.
Basement waterproofing companies tell us this is their busiest time of the year.
As you can see, this is the area that the news footage crew was showing the amount of water that was pouring in. And there was an inch or 2 of water in this basement at that time. Half of our customers have finished basements, and we come in and waterproof the basement. You can be sure that once we waterproof your basement, it is going to stay dry. This system has been tested and proven since 1972. It's waterproofing that works. Call us at 1-800-STAY-DRY. You'll be glad you did. Mr. Greenbauer, we did this job, what, last May?
Last year sometime, I don't know when it was exactly, but right around there.
Do you remember us?
I remember all the water I had, I know that.
Well, since then, have you had any water problems after we waterproofed your basement?
No. No way. This thing's dry as a bone. No, we're real happy with it.
Oh, I'm
We
glad.
are really happy too. I'm very serious about that. In fact, I'm talking to my neighbor right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, it was a real privilege to work for you, and I just want to thank you for the work that you gave us, and I hope anybody in the future, once we give you our referral list, to call some of our referrals and talk to them. Half the customers we do business with have finished basements. And the last thing they want to happen after the basement's been waterproofed and they refinish it again is to have a problem. That's where we shine. When we waterproof a basement, it's dry. So if there's a way we can help you, give us a call at 1-800-STAY-DRY.